How y'all doing?
Good, good.
Yeah.
So, since the end of the bowl game till now, how have you individually improved, and what's been your goal? You're ready for the season.
Yeah, really just trying to focus on all parts of my game, but really just the mental aspect of the game, just trying to figure out what the defense is going to do before they do it. Just trying to get that one step ahead of the defenses to, impact the game that much more.
And how has Jaden kind of improved and gotten more comfortable doing the offense?
Yeah, he's been progressing each day tremendously. He embracing that leadership role more and more each day. So, earning more respect for the guys. So, every time he step on the field, just trying to pay attention to them key details. And make sure he the best player he can be.
And you played defense early in your career. How's it feel knowing you and Jacoby are pretty much the number one receivers, and you've come a long way from getting marginal play time to now you're the guys in that room?
Yeah, truly blessed to be in this position. Each time we step on the field, just trying to take advantage of every opportunity. Really not just counting the reps or counting opportunities, but just trying to make the best of everything that comes to us.
I know fall camp hasn't even started yet, but when it comes to special teams, ideally, do you want to return kicks and punts? Has that been discussed at all?
Yeah, just any position that the coaches put me in, just trying to be the best for that, just trying to impact the team in a good way. So, they just harp on us that special teams is very key, and don't forget about that and just try to do your best.
Okay. I was going to ask your coach this, but attitude-wise now heading to USC second season playing in the Big Ten, how has the attitude switched from last season?
Yeah, really just more dominant, just kind of keep the main thing. Don't worry about the outside noise and just play USC branded football.
Do you have a preference on returning kicks or punts? We saw you do really well with kicks last year. Anyone you prefer over the other?
Nah, no preference. No preference.
You and Jacoby are going to get talked a lot at wide receiver. What's a connection with you two? How do you guys sort of work off each other both on the field?
Yeah, we push each other each day in practice. He gets a rep. I'm like telling him, man, you could do better than that. You know what I'm saying? And even then, he telling me, yeah, you could do better than that. You need to clean up your route. So, we just help each other's game. So when we hop on the field on Saturdays, then it's just lights out.
Makai, did you have a relationship with Zach Williams before he came to USC, both being SoCal receivers? Did you know him much at all?
Yeah, no, I didn't really know much of him, but as soon as he came onto the campus, he had an immediate impact. He's a young guy that has tremendous talent, so the sky's the limit for him for sure.
What kind of specifically have you seen from him, his strengths so far? I know, again, without having full camp so far.
Yeah, he can do a little bit of everything. He can move from the inside, the outside. He has great hands, good top of the route. So really everything that you're looking into a receiver, he kind of got. So, like I said, sky's